The definition of all 7 units in SI system has been changed after 20th of May 2019. CGPM passed a new resolution in its 26th meeting on 20th of May 2019. And based on this resolution, all the 7 units have been redefined. All the 7 units have been redefined, and these 7 units have been defined based on the universal constants. 7 universal constant has been defined separately. Based on those 7 constants, the definition of 7 base units have been given by CGPM. So what is the special in these new definition? The first important thing is that these new definitions doesn't allow any prototype. We know the prototype of length and prototype of kilograms were kept in museum in France, and all those copies of those prototypes were distributed among all member countries of metric convention. So based on the new definition system, there is no need for any prototype. Here these units are defined based on the universal constants. First, the value of universal constant has been fixed. One of the universal constant is speed of light. Another constant is Planck constant, Boltzmann constant, luminous efficacy to define candela, fundamental charge to define the ampere. These all constants have been fixed. Their values have been fixed. And based on these fixed values of this universal constant, 7 base units, that is meter, second, kilogram, etc., have been defined. So there is no need to keep any prototype, physical prototype. Now all the definitions of SI system are free from physical prototypes, physical artifacts. You need not to measure them precisely. So first of all, we will discuss the definition, the values of 7 fundamental constants which have been adopted in SI system after 20th of May 2019, and these constants will be used to redefine the units, base units. So first constant is C, that is speed of light. So I have written these values here. So speed of light in vacuum has been defined, and its value has been fixed. Value has been locked forever, and this fixed value is 299,792,458 meter per second. So speed of light is the first universal constant in SI system, and this constant value has been fixed. Value of this constant has been fixed as 299,792,458 meter per second. Second constant is Planck's constant, H. You all know H, Planck constant. Its value has been fixed. Its value is 6.62607015 into 10 to power minus 34 joule second. So this is the value of Planck constant, second constant in SI system out of 7 fundamental constants. 6.6276260715 into 10 to power minus 34. Third constant is E, that is fundamental charge on electron. Fundamental charge has been fixed as 1.60217663 10 to power minus 19 coulomb. coulombs. That is the value of fundamental charge. Fourth fundamental constant is hyperfine frequency of cesium-133 atom. Hyperfine frequency of cesium-133 atom. Earlier it was used to define the second. So this hyperfine frequency of cesium-133 atom is 9192.631.770 Hertz. Fifth is Boltzmann constant K. This is not Kelvin. This is represented by small k. This is a Boltzmann constant, and its value has been fixed as 1.380649 10 to power minus 23 joule per Kelvin. Next constant is Na, that is Avogadro constant. It is 6.02214.076 10 to power 23 particles per mole. Luminous efficacy, it is called KCD. KCD is the luminous efficacy, and it is defined in this. It is defined as this luminous efficacy constant is defined for monochromatic radiation of frequency 540 into 10 to power 12 Hertz. This is actually green light. So for this Hertz monochromatic light, the power of 683 lumen per watt. This much of brightness per watt for this monochromatic light source has been defined as luminous efficacy. This is not a natural constant. It has been created to define, it has been created artificially to define the candela. So these are the 7 fundamental constants which have been defined on 20th of May 2019 by CGPM, because this 20th of May is the historic day. On 20th of May in 1875, Metric Convention was signed by 17 nations. So this day Metric Convention was signed, hence 20th of May was selected to implement new definition of SI units, new definition of these 7 fundamental constants, and based on these 7 fundamental constants, 7 base units have been defined. So now we will discuss every unit one by one. So first of all we will discuss second. Then we know this hyperfine frequency of cesium-133 is 9192.631.770. You can say hertz or per second. So hyperfine frequency is this value per second, this much of vibrations per second. So from this expression, 1 second can be defined as 9192.631.1770 divided by hyperfine frequency of cesium-133. So this is the new definition of second. In this new definition, this is the constant. This is the constant, universal constant which has been already logged in SI system, and this is the hyperfine frequency of cesium-133. Sorry, it is 133. Cesium-133 atom. So this is also hyperfine frequency of the same atom which has been universally fixed. This is the hyperfine frequency of atom, and this is the when you will measure it through some instrument. So just put the value of that hyperfine frequency and you will get value of 1 second. So this is the new definition of 1 second. So we will write down here 1 second is equal to 9192,631,770 divided by hyperfine frequency of cesium-133. Now we will discuss second unit, that is meter. So we know the speed of light is 299.792458 meter per second. 1 meter is equal to c, that is speed of light, divided by 299.792458 into 1 second. And 1 second definition you can borrow from the definition of second. So this 1 meter you can write as c divided by delta hyperfine frequency of cesium-133 into 9192631770 divided by 299.792458. So that is the new definition of meter. So we will write this definition here. 1 meter is 9192,631,770 divided by 299.792458 into C by delta nu cesium-133. So that is the new definition of meter. Now our third unit, that is kilogram. Unit will be defined from Planck constant. So we know Planck constant H is given by 6.62607 015 into 10 to power minus 34 joule second. Joule second. How this joule second has come? You can easily find. You know the E is equal to H nu. E is the energy, joule, H, and nu is the frequency, that is second is per second. So H, the unit of H will be joule second. From this formula you can easily find the unit of H, which is joule second. Joule second can be written as Newton meter second. Newton you can break it as kilogram meter per second square, that is acceleration, into meter into second. So this you can write as kilogram meter square per second. So h you can write as 6.626070115 10 to power minus 34 kilogram meter square per second. So from this expression you can define 1 kilogram as 1 kilogram, that is 1 kilogram is equal to h. You can write here h into second. This second you can bring here, divided by meter square. This meter square you can take other side, and this figure you can put below h into 1 by 6.622 something like that into 10 to power minus 34. So you can define kilogram with this expression, second and meter square. So the unit of second and unit of meter you can borrow from these definitions. H you can write here, and you can put the values of second and meter here to find the value of 1 kilogram. Find the definition of 1 kilogram. So this can be written as H. Put the value of second. 1 second is this 9192 something like that. I will write whole figure in the last, divided by hyperfine frequency. I am just writing hyperfine frequency of cesium. I am not writing cesium because it will be calculated later on. So that is the definition of 1 second I have put here, divided by meter square. So 1 meter is this. So just multiply reverse of this, because meter square is on the denominator side. So that is mu square by c square, mu square by c square into this figure 1 by 6.6 something into 10 to power minus 34 into meter square. So square of both these numerical figure also, 29979 something like that into square, divided by square of this 919263 and so on square. So we have got this expression. We will again simplify it. So this is 1 kilogram. Again 1 kilogram can be written as, so this nu you can cut these nu. It can be written as h delta nu divided by c square. H delta nu divided by c square. And this figure are also same. So this square you can cut with this. So it can be written as h nu by c square, h nu by c square. Here you will write cesium 133 and put this numerical figure 299,299,792,458 divided by that is the square of this. That is the square of this divided by 6.6 6.6 2607015 10 to the power minus 34 into 9192631770. So that is the new definition of kilogram. Now we will define ampere. So to define the ampere, we will use fundamental charge. So fundamental charge is given by 1.6021766634 minus 19. This is Coulomb. So we know Coulomb is nothing but ampere second. You can write it as ampere second. From this expression, I can say ampere, 1 ampere is E divided by this numerical figure 1.602 something and 10 to the power minus 19 into 1 by second, that is per second. This second you can put here. So this will be per second. So you can put the value of per second from this expression, and this will be hyperfine frequency of cesium 133 divided by 9192631770. So that will be reversed because here it was per second. So this is the new definition of ampere. So we have seen that to define the second, we have taken hyperfrequency constant as the standard constant. To define the meter, we have taken speed of light as the fundamental constant. To define the kilogram, we have taken Planck constant as the fundamental constant, derived from Planck constant the definition of kilogram. And to define the ampere, we have taken fundamental charge as the basic constant, and we have derived from that fundamental charge the definition of ampere. So now we will define our next base unit, Kelvin. That is the base unit to measure the thermodynamic temperature. So Kelvin we will derive from Boltzmann constant. Boltzmann constant has been defined as fundamental constant. So Boltzmann constant, which is represented by small k, is given as 1.380649 10 to power minus 23. That is the Boltzmann constant, and its unit is joule per Kelvin. You can find the unit of Boltzmann constant. We know that energy is equal to half kT. You might have seen this formula in kinetic theory of gases. So energy of molecule is given by half kT. So from this it is joule, energy unit is joule. This is Boltzmann constant and this is Kelvin, capital K. So Boltzmann constant unit will be joule per Kelvin. From this formula you can find the unit of Boltzmann constant, joule per Kelvin. Now we will break this unit in more fundamental units. Joule can be defined as Newton meter, and that is per Kelvin. Again we can break it. Newton can be broken as kilogram meter per second square into meter per Kelvin. So this can be written as kilogram meter square per second square per Kelvin. That is the unit of Boltzmann constant. So from this expression, I can write Kelvin as, bring Kelvin to this side, 1 Kelvin is equal to Boltzmann constant, bring Boltzmann constant to other side and this numerical value will be there, 1.3806491 10 to power minus 23 divided by Boltzmann constant into kilogram meter square per second square. So that is the expression we got to define the Kelvin in terms of Boltzmann constant. Now we can put values of 1 kilogram, 1 meter square, 1 per second square from the definition of kilogram, meter and second. So we will put these values. So 1 Kelvin can be written as 1.38. That figure I will not write completely, into 10 power 23 divided by Boltzmann constant into 1 kilogram. 1 kilogram is this figure, H delta nu by C square, H delta nu by C square into this. Let this whole expression I am writing as L, because such a big expression cannot be written at one place. So this I have assumed L. So that is the definition of kilogram. 1 meter square. So that is C square by nu square. C square by nu square. And this expression I have assumed as, this numerical expression I have assumed as K, so it will be K square. Per second square, that is the definition of second. Per second square means nu square. So this will be nu square divided by this expression I have assumed as J. I will write as J square. That numerical figure I will write J square. So let us simplify this. 1 Kelvin H nu. See, this is nu square and this is also nu square. This is C square and this is also C square. So what will remain? H delta nu of cesium 133 divided by Boltzmann constant K. H delta nu K. These two will cancel. And now this numerical figure into 1.3 something into 10 to the power minus 23. And now another figure is L. L is this value. K square, L K square by J square. So L is this value, K is this value, K square, and J square is that value. If you will calculate L K square by J square, that I have written it after simplifying, you will get this expression. You will get total this expression, L K square by J square into this, you will get total this expression. So 1 Kelvin expression, you will get something like this. So I will write this 1 Kelvin here. 1 Kelvin is H delta nu by Boltzmann constant into So this is definition of 1 Kelvin. We will define candela from KCD, a man-made constant which is called luminous efficacy. So just write the expression of KCD. KCD is equal to 683 lumen per watt for that monochromatic radiation. This lumen per watt can be again broken into more fundamental units. Lumen can be written as candela steradian. I have earlier discussed the relation between lumen and candela. So lumen is candela into steradian. Steradian is the unit of solid angle. Candela is the unit of luminous intensity. Lumen per watt. Watt you can write as joule per second. Here you can write second. Here you can write joule. And that joule I can write as Newton meter. And this Newton I can further write as kilogram meter per second square. So here you can write second square. So from this expression I can write 1 candela. 1 candela is equal to KCD. It is 683. So 1 candela can be written as KCD. It can be written as meter square, kilogram. These are the two meters, meter square, and that is kilogram, divided by 683. This 683 will go to this side into second cube. Cube of second. So now here you can put the values of meter square in terms of meter, 1 meter square, this whole value, kilogram, 1 kilogram, this whole value, second, this whole value, and 683 will remain as it is. So you, after calculating, we will not go in much calculations because that is very lengthy, and we have done earlier calculations. Same way we will put the values of meter, kilogram, second from these definitions in this expression, and we will get the expression for candela. So after putting the values of meter, kilogram and second, we know the steradian has no any dimension. So steradian dimension need not to be put in this expression. So put the values of these meter, kilogram from this expression, then we will get expression for 1 candela as that I have written after simplification, 1 by 683 KCD H Planck constant, nu square, del nu square is hyperfine frequency of cesium 133, these constants into this constant. So that is the new definition of candela based on the universal constant luminous efficacy. So till now we have defined candela, kilogram, Kelvin, ampere, second and meter. 6 units, 6 SI units we have defined based on this 6 universal constant. Now the last unit, which is mole. Mole can be defined as, definition of mole is very simple. It is based on Na. That is another fundamental constant in SI system, 6.02214076 10 to the power 23 per mole. That is the Avogadro constant. Avogadro constant is given by this number per mole. So based on the definition of Avogadro constant Na in terms of per mole, so from this expression it is written per mole. So you can write 1 mole as 6.022140076 10 to power 23 divided by Na. So from this expression, we can define mole in terms of Avogadro constant. So these are the 7 definitions of SI system which is applicable after 20th of May 2019 as per the resolution passed on 26th meeting of CGPM, General Conference for Weight and Measures. So here I will again summarize. Second has been defined based on the hyperfine frequency of cesium 133 and the constant value of this has been taken as 91229192631770 Hz. That frequency value has been logged, and these are the 7 fundamental constants under SI system to define the 7 base units. Second unit, meter, has been defined based on speed of light. Kilogram has been defined from Planck constant, and Kelvin has been defined from Boltzmann constant. Ampere has been defined from fundamental charge on electron. Candela has been defined from luminous efficacy constant, and mole has been defined from Avogadro constant. So, but presently you are supposed to know that old definitions are not applicable. Definition of SI units, 7 base units have been changed with effect from 20th of May 2019. 7 constants have been defined under this new system, and based on these 7 constants, 7 units, base units have been defined.